Hey, what's up? It's Nick with Bearded Adventures again. This video is going to be our spring break trip to Florida. You see, we're leaving Detroit Metro Airport. That's Zug Island there. Made it to Florida and was able to get a nice dinner out by the water, of course. It's great. Morning. Today we are going to be going to Crystal River and doing some kayaking. Hopefully see some manatees. But it's a beautiful morning. So we're renting kayaks from Hunter Springs Kayak Rental. Note to self, reserve in advance. They didn't have very many kayaks left. We had to go with clear see-through kayaks, which will be all right. But yeah, I wish we could have just got the other ones. They would have been much cheaper. This is an aerial view of the kayak launch. You can see up to the left, it's Peter's Landing is where you can take your kayaks out and head towards Three Sisters Springs. This is an awesome time, beautiful weather. A little crowded because of spring break, but still the springs are so pretty and no time's a bad time to go. Here's the Three Sisters Springs. You can see, look at how beautiful the water is, just crystal clear. It was a little bit crowded, but hey, it's Florida and spring break. We had a great day out on the water. Ended up eating dinner at Peck's Old Port Cove, the restaurant in the backwaters of Crystal River. Ate at home and flew the drone at the sunset. But all in all, it was a good day. Second day, we decided to go to Boca Grande, go swimming and fishing. There wasn't a lot of fish caught, but it was still a great time. Beautiful weather. Caught a few little ladyfish and a snook. I did hook into a mackerel underneath this bridge, but it wasn't good enough and it snapped my line. But that would have been pretty sweet to bring in a mackerel. next day, we kayaked to Port Charlotte Beach Park. We love this park. It's just a kayak ride down from our house. Got a cute little beach. Water is brackish, but we don't care. As you can see, there's still a lot of damage in the area from the hurricanes from last season. Heck, there's still a boat that sunk just outside off a shore. The pier here at the beach park is still all beat to heck. Really excited. It's supposed to be next year by the time this is done, but it's still a great little fishing area. After dinner of some fish tacos, we took off for Myakka State Park. Able to go check out some gators and some spoonbills. next day was a rest day for the boys. They hung out and played video games. Stacy and I can't sit still, so we went fishing and checked out our mangroves around the corner from our canal. These canals are pretty cool. They're actually part of Port Charlotte or Charlotte County kayak trails. They're tight little trails that go through the mangroves. We even found a little island. We call it our secret island, but I'm sure it's not very secret. Our buddy Troy was nice enough to show us some pretty cool fishing spots. This is the area where he took the boys and I. I'm not going to tell you where the location is, but it's an area, flat seagrass. It's maybe about a 2-mile hike to the area to fish, but as you get there, it's a pretty nice hike, and then fishing was great. We didn't catch much, just a few small trout and a couple bullheads or catfish. Other than that, it was a good time. Wraps up our adventures in Florida. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I hope to see you all on the trail.